Hello, mic test. Hi everyone. Want to make sure that my audio is working because not 10 minutes ago it was not working, and I'm like, oh no, Streamlabs, what's going on? So I had to find a workaround, which I did, and hopefully you heard the music. If you didn't, then it's not working. If you're not hearing me, then we'll just end the stream. But yeah. I know there's a 30-second delay between what I'm saying and what people are saying in the chat room. So I'll just wait to hear if you can hear me. But how you all doing? Welcome to another Saturday. You made it. I've made it. We've all made it. If you haven't got vaccinated yet, please do so. Things are opening back up, and it's just feeling great to just go outside again and just live life outside of the offices, outside of your box. Because we're not meant to be put in a box as humans. Audio is good? Yay! Okay. So my workaround works around. Anyways, if you're new to the stream, welcome. This is the Pixel Geek live stream. I'm your host, Nelson. These streams happen every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time, and we talk about no-code stuff, mainly Webflow, because that's my bread and butter, but we can go off to other parts of the no-code world, right? So, I want to say hello to the people in the chat room right now. We got a few. First one in the door, Scott Levin. Welcome back. Ahmad, just call you Ahmad S. Welcome. Shashi, welcome. And Ahmad says, at last got your live stream. So many attempts. Welcome. Where are you all from? Where are you from? How many attempts did you actually try to get to this live stream? And again, you don't have to be here live. And it's a weekend. It's a weekend stream. So in my suggestion, go live your life. Watch the recording of this later, or even just the stream clip, which my team posts after the weekend or the week after. All right, so you're not obligated. Don't be here if you can't be here. Yeah, but I appreciate you all who can be here in the live chat. If you're in the live chat and you don't like chatting, still welcome. I hope these streams are of value to you, that you learn something, and I'm not wasting your time. All right, that's the last thing I want to do for anyone in the no code community. UJJWAL, welcome to the stream. You're a new, it seems like your new name, but yeah. And thank you again to my community manager, Pablo. He's in here right now, filling in for Jake as Jake enjoys his weekend with his family. So Jake's acting as the live stream producer. So thanks again, Pablo. Yeah. So, what are we going to talk about? So let me go to my computer. Bam. Cool. So today's topic was submitted by Andreas from Canada. So he also submitted the idea for last week's stream. And so this is the last time I'm going to go in order of someone submitting a stream topic and just going in order, because we're doing a voting system from here on out. So we don't have a set topic for next week. So you go to pxlgk.com/vote, and it'll take you here, and you can vote for the next idea. So it looks like the next one may be hero image switching. I didn't deep dive into these ideas. They're just automated. You submit the idea, and then it goes here, and everyone can vote which should be next. So go ahead and do that. Pablo, if you can put this link in the live chat, please, that would be great. So vote on which one should be next. Thank you again to Jake for creating this automation. And again, big ups to JetBoost for doing this. And if you're a member of the Pixel Geek community, your vote carries more weight All right, so it's anyone in the public can vote, but also people in the community, in the Pixel Geek community. If you're a member, you get to vote as well. But if you're a member, you get it puts more weight to what's next. So it looks like switching might be next. And there's a lot of ties for the next one. So yeah, if you have a idea, submit it here. If you want to vote for the next topic, vote right here. All right, so this is going to be the topic. How do we use a tab component in Webflow, but put this line that slides? That's pretty cool. And to be honest, I don't know. I think I know. And that's how these streams happen. It's live, and I just jump into it and try to figure it out, and we learn together. Sometimes I learn from you all. Like I remember there's what was it, the vertical slider. That was fun to learn from two people here to help me understand how to rotate the slider and make it vertical, and then we did some custom code. If you weren't there, check back to the live stream clip about vertical slider. It was really fun to learn and get that aha moment. And that's what I live for. These aha moments where everyone learns, including myself. And I think that's what everyone lives for, right? Those aha moments. All right. So before we get into the tutorial, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah. My clients are like launching their sites really fast. So I helped work on these client websites. Usually how it happens is they send me a Figma file, Adobe XD, or even Illustrator file, and then I translate their design into Webflow and add my own thoughts, or I suggest custom interactions and animations for their site to make it come alive. And there are times when I'm done with the project and I throw it over to their Webflow account, and then it just sits there, and I'm like, hey, you gonna go live soon? I want to show off my work. And they're like, oh, we gotta wait. I'm like, oh, okay. So I had to wait. But this one in let's see here. Let me see if I can put the link in the live chat. This one just got launched. There we go. This one just got launched this week, and I'm very proud of it. It took a lot of time, effort, and I had to pull out so many tricks to make this work, not only in desktop, but in mobile. And oh man, it was tough. But I got through it. And yeah, this one is a scrolly telling documentary style. This filmmaker talking about the natives in Australia, and how they protested a lot of stuff for justice, and led by this gentleman named Banjo Morton. So yeah, if there's anything you want to learn from this site, any tricks you're like, wow, how'd you do that, Nelson? Post it in the what you call it, the topics. Yeah, the submit your topic idea and then vote it up. So then I will do it as a live stream topic. Like, how do you do tooltips like this? You know, that was tough doing tooltips. Oh man. What else was kind of tough? These custom lightbox with auto playing Vimeo videos, right? Actually no, this is actually the Webflow lightbox, but then I customized it with custom code, and also had to use custom code to autoplay the video. And even I had to use custom code to stop the video with custom code, because the video would still be playing in the background, and so you would still hear it, but you don't see it on the screen. So there's a lot of workarounds that I had to do to make sure this all works. And then the layout, had to use grid. Just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yeah, this was grid right here. And then this horizontal scroll with a timeline. So, kind of proud of myself for finishing this on time, and the client was super duper happy. Like there's a custom light box right there with content. And this was the Slick Slider. I've already done this. I already done a stream about Slick Slider, but this is Slick Slider right here. And the reason why I chose Slick Slider was look at this bottom section. When I go to an image, a slide that has an image that's tall, see, it auto. There's an auto height, and it animates that. That's why I love Slick Slider. The Webflow slider, the default one that you could just drag in, it doesn't do that. It takes the tallest one and just sets the height to that. And I'm like, that's not gonna fly for this design. So yeah. So if you want to learn anything from that, submit that idea. All right. Another thing I want to show off, I'll go here to Qualified. So qualified.com/product. They were like, hey, we need this design done. We need this built in 2 weeks. Can you do it? And I was like, oh, challenge accepted. So they just give me the design. I added the interactions myself because I was kind of feeling what kind of feel were they trying to do, and I was talking to the design team like, what does the CEO really like? And the CEO really likes Apple products. I was like, oh, easy. They already had this design of a gradient behind the X, and I was like, I need to show it off like a spotlight, like something that Apple would do. And so I did that. And then custom scroll animations, so scroll into view animations here. Custom scroll into view animations from there. But making this all mobile too was super duper hard. This is a static image with a background video component inside of it or overlaying on top of the static image. This is scrolling interaction right there with position sticky. That's another background video component. And yeah, that's a scroll interaction. And then this one, I call it kind of matrix. If you can see right here, there's like pixels on the sides and they move in a parallax movement. So they're on different times. It's very subtle. But yeah, so I did this in 2 weeks. It was tough, but I was able to do it. Two more I want to show off because I don't usually show my own work. And you know what? I should. So my wife and I worked on this one, Majestic Pools. I think I've shown it in the last stream, but going through it again, her designs when she does layouts, my wife, it's very clean. She totally gets it now how you can make something super clean, and it's up to the client to have good assets and good copy to bring the life up more, to bring the branding up from a simple layout. So if you look at this, it looks nice, it looks grand, but if you just think in boxes, it is a basic type of layout. All right, you have the top nav, you have a hero background video, and then you have a call to action. But what makes it more clean is the fact that there's like a wave, but also the video that the clients produced, it's amazing. So we were blown away by it, and we're like, oh my god, this is gonna make our job much easier. So as you scroll down, oh man, these right here, these photos, and these are their real clients. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, this company works with wealthy clientele. Yeah, so pretty cool, and was super duper happy to help build this with my wife. One thing that I'm seeing more and more of is that her clients are asking for custom light boxes that pull images from a multi-image field. Now, but the kicker is each photo needs a caption. So I had to make my own custom code component. Oh, this one doesn't have captions. Well, so this component right here, this light box, it's not Webflow. I made it. It looks like Webflow, but it's actually my own that I made from scratch. And let me see here. If I inspect and go to mobile, check this out. Look at this scroll bar right here. Oh, you can't. Hold on. Move. There you go. Oh, gosh. Move. Why does it keep... Yo. There we go. All right. Ignore the background video. Ugh. Where's my other one? There we go. Ignore the background video. Look it down here. There's a... Yeah, the Webflow Lightbox doesn't do this. Where you can color the scroll bar and whatnot. So I had to create that on my own. And yeah. And another place that I used this custom lightbox was an older one. What is her... Oh, I forgot the name of the website. Never mind. Skip. But yeah. So this was fun to do. Jeez. Can you imagine not just swimming in that, but owning that? Anyways, moving on. Dreams, goals. Yeah. So thank you to Pablo, who's in the live chat room right now, and Rock, who were my subcontractors to help build this site. So this team, this agency, wanted a rebuild of their site in a month, and they were able to do it. I just helped lead the project and help with any custom code if Pablo or Rock couldn't figure it out, and help fix some bugs. But yeah, this is Gale Agency's new website. Thanks again to Pablo and Rock for help building it. But yeah, custom interactions. We got this slider happening here. And yeah, so I wasn't putting the links. Here we go. Here's Gale Agency. Let's see here. It was qualify.com/product. Oh, I didn't put the link right. Well, you can copy paste. And then one more. It was the majesticpools.net. Yeah. So cool stuff I was able to do with the team, and learning a lot, becoming, like, I guess, project manager. I don't know. Actually, titles are just titles. I'm just trying to push the project along. So I guess I'm project manager. I don't know. I don't try to be any title. I just try to help people. I just want to help people grow. That's it. What else was cool? Oh yeah, their work page, like Chipotle, that was cool. And cool. Pablo added this component where it's a custom video player for Vimeo, so he put that there. And then they wanted a position sticky for this. Yeah, so cool stuff. It was really fun, really tough, but in the end, it all worked out. And if the client is happy, there it is. There it is. All right. So why am I showing all of this? Not to be a show off or anything, but like just to, you know, trying to show what I'm able to do and hopefully inspire you to go do that, but go beyond me. And if you have any questions from any of the work that I've done, like, hey, Nelson, how did you do this? Again, submit it to the ideas page and then get friends to upvote it so I can do it on a future stream. Cool? All right. Last thing I want to talk about, and it's related to those projects, is how did I get those projects? How did I get those clients? And the answer is, actually, I kind of know, but I wasn't trying to get clients. What I was trying to do was educate people through my YouTube channel. And most of my clients come from this channel. They watch my tutorials and they get to the point where like, thank you so much. You've helped me so much with our previous website, but now we want to take our website to the next level. Can you help us with that? And I'm like, okay, sure. And that's word of mouth marketing or showing off your work in an honest way, showing that you are not perfect, showing that you do mess up, but then you try to find a way to work around it or try to not mess up again. Like showing that honesty that you're continually growing is your marketing. You don't need to buy ads. You don't need to do cold calls. You don't need to, just let people find you. And it is the long game. I've been doing this YouTube channel since 2013. And it's just now things are starting to pick up faster and faster and faster. And that's cool. I like that. I don't need the instant gratification. I will wait because when the work speaks for you, it's easier to close a deal. I mean, people are during these client calls, people are like, "Hey, I watched you on YouTube. Thank you so much. Like, how can you help me with my site?" And because they already said that, it's easier for me to be like, "Okay, well, let me see if I can put you in my schedule, and if it works out, and if the client seems cool, then we close the deal because he or she already trusts my work because I prove it." And it's now on my side to be like, do I really want to take this project? Having that type of deal is much easier mentally and emotionally than, oh, I hope they take my proposal. I'm throwing out proposals, and if they don't take it, okay, cool. I'm gonna go on to my next stream because someone else is probably going to close the deal. So yes. Matt, are most of your customers from your area, or do you get clients from all over? I get clients from all over, all over. Um, I think mainly United States. Yeah, let me think about it. Yeah, mainly United States, but yeah, I'm open to any client all over as long as the client's cool and the project timeline is doable. I don't always do 2 week turnaround, but if the client is cool and they really need it and I can fit it in my schedule, then yeah, I'll do it. Obviously, charge an expedite fee because time is money and crunch time takes more mental power, so that costs more. But yeah, stop marketing. Just show your work. All right? And yeah, when you show your work, people will come to you and people will vouch for you. I actually had one client that came to me because another no code community member recommended me. So I mean, people will market for you. All right, that's it. I'm off my soapbox. I'm done. So let's go on with the tutorial, shall we? Here we are. Okay. Again, I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna try. All right. Let's go here. All right, so what we're trying to do is this thing right here. Will it work? Let's try it. So my first thing is I'm just gonna put a tab in the center of the page. So let's add a section, a container. Wait, I've always said don't use a container, right? Or was that columns? I said don't use columns. Okay, so I'm gonna push this down a little so I get some room. And then let's go ahead and put in a tabs. All right, so we have our tabs. Let's make our tabs ridiculously big. So when you're working with tabs, FYI, if you're new to Webflow or you're new to this game, style the non-current class. You can tell which one's current because this one is a different shade of gray than this one. All right, so let me zoom in. This is a different shade of gray than this one. So these two are not selected. This one is. So I always start with selecting the last tab and styling that. Gonna give it a class name of tab link, and let's go ahead and change this background color to transparent. I don't want any background. All right, and then right here we're going on tab 2, we're going to use that same class. There we go. And then tab 1, we're going to use that same class. But watch what happens when I add that class. We have current. All right. So, Manish said he was able to do this in Webflow yesterday. Okay, cool. If I don't do it right, let me know. Because I might mess up. I will mess up. It's learning. All right, so notice how I added tab link and it has current, but yet the background is still gray. Why is that? If I go down to backgrounds, it says transparent, but it's lying. So we have to set it to transparent again. See, notice? So I'm going to undo. And when I click on transparent right here, look at the color of tab 1 right here, the background color. Now it goes away. Why? It's because Webflow components automatically have JavaScript and CSS that you cannot see. You can see some of them, and you can't see others. So the UI sometimes lies to you. So you have to overwrite that and take control of the CSS. All right. So that's why some people get confused. Like, how come I styled current or styled this tab and then I style these and then it just gets all wonky? That's why. All right. So for this one, for transparent, let's go ahead and set the font weight to bold. And so what we have is just that. Okay. So the selected or the current tab is bold while the others aren't. All right, let's add some stuff in here. Let's add a rich text. And I'm going to say this is tab pane 1. I'm going to copy and paste this to the other tabs. And this one is tab 3. This one is tab 2. And so this, now we have tab pane 1, tab pane 2, tab pane 3 content. Cool. All right. Now, how do we... now I'm like, I don't really know. So my first thought is, I mean, we can... No, we can't. We can't add... Can we add this JavaScript? No, I want to do a no-code way of doing this. But I feel like you have to add some code. But Manish said he was able to do this. So the reason why I'm kind of confused right now is because if I drag a div block, like I want just a custom div block, look at that. Non-tab item cannot be placed in the tabs. So, yeah. So we can't do that. I'm wondering if, okay, what if I can use position absolute? All right, so here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to wrap this all in a div. So I put the tabs in a div block. And this div block will have position relative. So I'm going to say like tabs wrapper. This is going to have position relative down here because I'm going to add something that's position absolute. So let's see here. I'm probably doing this wrong, but who cares? It's all in good fun. All right, so I'm going to add another div here. I'm going to put this right here. And this one's going to be called tab line wrapper. Okay? And so this tab line wrapper is going to hold that blue line that just slides from one place to another. All right? Okay, so let's make this the same width as these three. So I'm just going to guess 300 for now. Is that? Nope, not 300. Let's go close. That should be it. 283. All right. And the height of this should be 1. Okay, cool. And now the actual line, I'm going to put another div inside of there. I'm going to call this tab line. And this has a height of 1 and a width of 33.333. Actually, you can do math in here. So 100 divided by 3%. Cool. There we go. So it's 3. A third. Okay. I'm going to make this background blue-ish. All right. So we have that. And now I want to push this down under the tabs. So I'm going to use position absolute and push it down. Cool. So it looks like it's inside of the tabs component, but it's not. So we're just like finding a workaround. And again, I'm probably doing this the wrong way, but we'll see. All right. So what I'm going to do is, let's see here. I'm going to set a interaction to tab 1. And let's see here. On click, start animation, and move to tab 1. I'm going to call it move to tab 1. And I'm going to target the tab line. And I'm going to set an action to move this tab line to 0%. Okay, 0% on the X. All right. And let's make that have an ease. Save. And let's move on to tab 2. I'm going to add another mouse click, and this one, start animation. And I'm going to click the kebab menu and click on duplicate. Move to tab 2. And so this tab line right here, there we go. I'm going to set this to, cool, to a third. So 100 divided by 3. And there you go. Save. And let's do it one more time for tab 3. Mouse click, start animation, duplicate. And this one will be 100. Wait. Oh, it's like 2/3. So 2 divided by 3. And there we go. Wait, no. 0.6? No, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be, I'm doing it wrong. What's math? I don't know. What's math? I don't know. It's like 66.66666. Something like that. All right. Save. All right. Let's see if this works. Yay! And we're done. Cool. Great stream, everyone. All right. I don't know how to math. Or maths. And I know Manish is probably like, that's not how you do it. Okay, so I want to move this tab line over to the right by a third. Or is it supposed to be 2/3? I don't know. Okay, so Pablo, chime in here too if you can. You got to use 100. Oh, I'm doing 100% of itself. I have to do 100% of the tab. Oh, okay. You got to use 100%, 200. Oh, duh. Thank you. I'm doing the wrong math. All right. So move to tab 2 is 100% of itself. There it goes. So it goes like that. Thank you, Pablo. And then tab 3 is 200% of itself. So it's actually taking the percentage of its own width. See, it was that easy. I told you I know what I'm doing. Huh. Well, we got a short stream today. Yeah. There you go. Well, that was easy. Yeah, so you don't need all this complicated JavaScript array prototype for each. What? What? No. All you need is 0%, 100%, 200%. Move on with the design of that project. All right, so Andreas or Andy's, there's the tutorial for you. Really simple. Well, we have an hour and 15 minutes to discuss anything else. So if you have any questions, if you want me to answer something right now, that probably is a fast answer, let me know. If you want to see something built in Webflow, put it in the live chat. If you want me to review your site, go ahead and review, submit that to the form. Where's the form? Here I'll put in the live chat. There we go. So if you want me to review your site, or if you want to show off your site, then yeah, now's the time. Or if you have web design career questions, I tweeted out recently, looking back, I've been in this game for 25 years. So if you want to know anything about that journey, I'm happy to tell you. So yeah, that was short. That's gonna be a short stream clip. Yeah. So there you go. Let me look in the chat room right here. Manish, yeah, submit your URL through that form. Because YouTube live chat likes to block links that are not coming from a mod or the streamer. So yeah, I'd like to see how you did it. I'd like to learn from you. All right, Brian, is it like an interaction where the bottom of the link border appears and disappears or grows and shrinks? Yeah, you can do it like that, but it won't have that slide between. If you go from like tab 1 to tab 3, then you won't see anything happening inside of tab 2. So that's why I did it outside of the tabs component to have that sliding effect. But yeah, we're all noobs at something, Brian. It's okay. Shashi, student dashboard system with Webflow. You can do custom member dashboard pages using MemberStack on top of your Webflow project. It is possible. Any other questions above? Let's see here. Oh, Shashi, can we build a student dashboard for form registration, result publication, and payment fee for another work? Yeah, so student dashboard, yes. Form registration, yes. Those are both MemberStack stuff you can do. Result publication. Not sure what that means. Payment fee, another work. Not sure what you mean by that. Any other questions? First, Quincy, hey, first time viewer of your stream. Welcome to the stream, but have been quietly learning from your videos. Your videos have been very helpful. I appreciate it. Again, as long as you're getting value out of this channel, I appreciate you, because that's what I've been trying to do since forever. And like, a little history about me. When I was in 10th grade, so I was like 15 or 16, and I was just GeoCities was the jam, or was it GeoCities? Yeah, GeoCities was the was the jam, and learning HTML and making web pages was so fun to me that I asked my computer lab teacher, who was teaching us how to use Microsoft Word, and I was so bored. And I was like, "Can I take over the class and teach the class HTML? It seems really fun." And she was like, "Sure." And so I was having so much fun teaching people what the HTML tag is, and I was writing it on the dry erase board. And I was like, "Hey, this is what HTML means. This is what head tag, body tag," and it was just so fun. And many years later, I'm still doing the same thing. So, yeah. Um, let's see here. List of sites to review. Okay, is Manish's. Okay, there we go. Manish's website. All right. Nick Vander. I don't know how to say the last name. All right, Nick. What you got for us? If I scroll down. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Did you want me to review this or just get to the tabs part? Okay, here's tabs. So you're just the on state, the current state just has a border under. But we're talking about a horizontal tab, so do you have that? Or did you want me to How come it zoomed out? That was weird. Yeah, what did you want me to exactly look at? If you want me to give you a review, my thoughts on your site, I can. Or if you wanted just for me to look at the tabs, like, tell me in the chat room. And while I'm waiting for Manish, Ahmad, can we integrate mobile app with Webflow? No. Well, if your mobile app can be iframed into a basic iframe, iframe tag, then yeah, you can. But if you want to make a mobile app that's basically a website but in mobile form and it feels like a mobile, try Adalo. Yeah, try Adalo. Okay. Shashi says pay fee students on login. So you want a paywall, so someone wants to pay to be a member of this student dashboard system. Yeah, that's MemberStack as well. Check out memberstack.com and you'll see all the cool stuff that they have. Jason, welcome. Your new name here. What do you find the most frustrating thing using Webflow? If you're working with a lot of data, like if the project has over 20 static pages, has 20 or so collections, has a lot of collection items in each of the collections. Basically, if you have a lot of data, a lot of styles, a lot of images, a lot of everything in this project, things start to slow down in the Webflow Designer tool. Things slow down to the point where Like for this one project right here, for Susan Stroman, it is a data heavy site that I helped build. And when I press publish, I have to wait a long time to the point where I'm just like browsing Reddit or Twitter while I'm waiting for a publish to happen. Especially if what I'm publishing is testing custom code, because you can't see custom code happen inside of Webflow. You have to publish it and then look at the published version just to see if your custom code worked. And so imagine you're trying to debug something with custom code inside of Webflow and you press publish, and it's a data heavy site. And so you wait like 2 to 3 minutes, which feels like a lifetime, you know? So I'm just like, I'm on Twitter, Reddit. I'm like, okay, is it done? And there are times when the Webflow, designer tool crashes, and so I have to refresh the page. It crashes the Chrome browser tab, and so I have to refresh the page, and it still publishes, but it's like, uh, so that's really frustrating. And as with every team who's building apps, any software, there's no such thing as a perfect software tool, and there's probably a team that's working on this exact problem. And yeah, so that's the most frustrating thing. But the fact that I got it done, and the user, the client can update this very data heavy site on their own without having to contact me, that's the whole goal. Make their life easier so that they can focus on their business rather than the site maintenance being a chore. So do the heavy lifting for your clients so they can enjoy their life more. All right? So yeah, this was a tough site. If you want to check it out, yeah, this one launched 3 weeks ago, I think. But yeah. So let's see here. Manage just the tabs, actually. The website is much of a work in progress, but a review would do as well. Okay, I will do an honest review. So this is Nick's website, work in progress. So my first thought is, I get this hero, but I would let your work come out louder. Right now you're pushing them to the back, like, hey, this is my work, but I don't really want you to see it yet. Like you're pushing back. And if you look at the Majestic Pools site that my wife designed, if you are video production and photography, show that off immediately. Like, even copy this layout if you want. Put a background video behind and put your name at the top, and then what you do. Yeah. So, majesticpools.net. Copy this if you want. Totally fine. That's what web design is. You're just copying everyone's thing, but adding your own style and brand to it. So, I would strongly suggest bring your work out immediately. If you're a videographer, photographer, show that off. Don't hide it behind a opaque black color, right? It looks like beautiful work, but bring it out, all right? Also, I always tell people, what is your why? People hide their whys, why they do photography, why they do web design, why they do the thing they love to do. Why do they love to be a creative on the internet? They hide the why in the about page or the about section. No, bring that front and center. What is your why, Nick? So let me look for your why. I'm looking for it. So you don't have about page yet. Again, work in progress. I get it. But start with your why. All right. So whenever I look at portfolio sites, I look for their why, and I put my why right front and center. I'm a human on an endless journey to design, learn, and inspire. That's my why. That's why I stream every Saturday. That's why I get up every day to learn something new on web design. Now, for you, Nick, what is your why? Why are you in photography and why are you in video production? Put that in your hero because everyone has a different why. All right. Scrolling down. Cool. This makes sense. But I would make these one section each. Don't clump it up. I would say one section for photography, and then you have photos examples. One section for videography, and you have a looping background video component. Film production would be cool if you have a behind the scenes shot of yourself working lighting. What do they call it? The grips or something. I don't know if film production terms, but yeah, you doing the things that you love to do. So when you're in your natural element, it would be nice to have that type of background or behind the scenes video. All right, now getting to the tabs. I honestly, I would put this section in a separate page. So you have photography, you have a section for photography talking about why you love photography and what you can do for people, and then have a click, not click here to learn more, but more of a see my art, or you know, see my art or something like that. And then they click on that button. And when they get to that button, when they click on that button, goes to a photography centric page, and that's where you can show off all the stuff, and then you can add your tabs to it. All right. Same thing with videography. Same thing with film production. Give each of these their own separate page because one, it'll help with your bounce rate, and two, it'll help with your SEO. Because what if someone's looking for photography in your area and they see a page dedicated just to that? There you go. All right. And everything is just black and white, so you may need to find some colors to give this some pop. But I'm not a graphic designer, so that's something you'll need to figure out. But other than that, and I like this. Good job with the horizontal scroll. With the stickiness for testimonials, I like it. But keep going. It's going somewhere. And come back next week and show off your progress. So thank you so much for sharing your work with us. And I would love to see where you go next. So, all right. And again, if you want me to review something, oh, I got two more. Sweet. All right. Before I get to Joseph's and Demetrio's website, let me check if there's any other questions. Roger's here. Hi, Roger. Welcome back. Demetrios, I sent my first ever work for review, translating a ready design into Webflow. Okay. I need some help, ideas on how to change the tabs in the second section. All right. Joseph is back. Welcome back, Joseph. I just sent a work in progress, rebuild in progress, looking for suggestions. All right. Shashi, review design and color. Please, any suggestions? Did you submit, Shashi? Submit your design or your website, and then I'll take a look at it. So we're going to look at Demetrios first, and then Joseph. All right, let's check this out. What you got for us? Closing tabs. Saving ramage. All right. I don't know how to say this. UPIRIA. Hold on real quick. Don't put your link in chat, Shashi. Put the link in the form. Pablo, if you can link the form again in the live chat, thanks. All right. My first immediate thought right now is I honestly looked for the magnifying glass here because I thought everything was zoomed out. I thought I had everything zoomed out, but if I zoom in to 100%, it's really small. What I'm talking about is this. These three things are really small. I would make them bigger because those are the features, I'm guessing, of this app that you want to stand out when people first come to the site. So when people first come to the site, there's three things, and this is achieving it already. It's one, where am I? Two, what is it about? Three, where can I get more information? So this is already happening. Where am I? Top left. What is it about? This and this is explaining it immediately. Where do I get more information? Right here, or keep scrolling down. So I love it so far. Love the colors. These could be a bit bigger. Okay. And the iconography, I feel like it's they're different because this icon has some breaks in the line for style. Like there's a break here, there's a break here. There's some breaks like that coin right there. There's a break in the line, but yet if I scroll down, these are solid. They're a thicker line weight. Okay, so yeah. So this doesn't match this. If they're all from the same icon pack or whatever, then ignore me. But I think they should be the same. All right. But okay, so. So this is cool. Are these slides? Okay, cool. They're slides. All right. I like how you do the wave. I like it when people use different ways to break up sections. So this is nice. Oh, this is nice. I haven't seen anyone do this. Where's the rounded corner? That's nice. Philosophy. Okay. Okay. It's nice. I like that layout where it... Yeah. Join our journey. Okay. Oh, these are tabs. I didn't know these are tabs. How can you explain that these are tabs? Yeah, you're missing a current state. Okay, so just like we were talking about in the tutorial, how I was sliding that line to show which tab is current. So there needs to be some way to tell people, like to highlight, hey, you're on this tab right now. So right now, it just looks like a bullet point list. It doesn't look like something I would click on. So make people realize that you can click on these, okay? So it needs some sort of current state. None of these have a current state, so that's something I would fix. Yeah. Cool. Oh, okay. One pager. Okay, two pager. Okay, there's breaks in here. So maybe I'm wrong about the iconography. Yeah. Love it. Nice and breathy. Like, yeah, we can... It's a lot of information. It's not even not clumped up too close to each other. And there we go. All right. Okay. Great job so far. Nice and clean. Good luck to either you if this is your app or your client. But good start. Good start. All right. Demetrius, this is started from my hometown. Oh, okay. I said I'll take their Figma for free and do it in Webflow. Oh, okay. You're doing this for experience. All right. It's exactly as the Figma file. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, good job with it. Again, nice and clean. Actually, I don't really do this during the reviews, but since we have a lot of time, how's your mobile? Oh, okay. So now we're getting into some stuff. If it's a work in progress, I totally understand. but the type is way too close to the edge. Here, let me zoom in. Way too close to the edge right here. If we scroll down, now the benefits is getting caught up in that wave. Yep, see, this is, yeah, responsive design is a killer. So be careful. Yep, it's, uh-oh. Demetrius, I'm a dentist. I just fell in love with. I want to know your story. That's interesting. What made you? Are you still a dentist? And Webflow is like a hobby? Because obviously, if you're a dentist, um, you need to be exact with a lot of things. There is hardly room for error because you're dealing with people's health. Yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, I want to know your story. So yeah, careful with responsiveness because like even here, it's really close to the edge. You need margins. Yeah, things are starting to, the design is starting to break down. If you're not done with responsiveness, it's okay. Okay, so you chose to remove the bubbles. Yep, that's a good call. Remove the bubbles on mobile. You thought I wasn't gonna go in mobile, huh? Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Oh, things are starting to break. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying, like, what responsive design is hard. So you got to make some choices. But I like what you did here. You stacked it, and okay, the benefits is supposed to go in the wave. Okay, I like that. I like that. Good style choice. Yeah, good job. Good job. All right, next one. Oh wow, there's more coming in. Okay, we'll go to Joseph's. Joseph said this is a client site, so let's take a look. See. All right, let me go to the chat. Okay, what did Joseph say? Joseph said, I sent a work in progress, a rebuild in progress, looking for any suggested refinements to the design. The section components are what the client is asking for. Thank you in advance. Right now, just on the home page. The FAQs haven't been started yet. All right. Here we go, Joseph. All right. What happened? Wait, this is a wait. Is this broken? Hold on. It wasn't broken a second ago. What? I'm confused. Did you just read what? Oh, you have a horizontal scroll. Okay. So there's the first thing that's broken. You have a horizontal scroll happening. Um but if we ignore that, here, let me help you out. Inspect, where's the bot? HTML, where's body tag? Body elements, not overflow X hidden. There we go. Okay, no more horizontal scroll because I did that custom CSS. All right. So let's see here. My first thought is, ah, it's yelling at me. The type is so big. It's yelling. Ah, it's overwhelmingly big. Um, it's shouting. So, yeah, make that smaller. It doesn't need to be this big. It doesn't need to be this big. It's taking away from the photography of your client's work. You want to put their work front and center. Um, yeah, it is a nice car. So bring it down a bit. If you can get, if your clients can get better photography, I know that's asking a lot, but if they can get better photography, professional one, it would make this site so much better. You're dealing with people's cars, especially people who are like, I have money. I wanna treat my car right. I want it. Joseph said, yeah, he was going for the big text. It is too big. I would educate your client and be like, hey, it's distracting from your work. We got to make it smaller. Um, and we need your photos of your work to come out. Scott's saying, why is there a apostrophe? I'm thinking you're talking about this one. Yeah, I think this is a mistype. You don't need this. Yeah, custom photography and a smaller font size would help you with that. I'm looking at your buttons and they're blue. I feel, are they the default blue that Webflow gives you? Because their logo doesn't have any blue. It's all red. Um if they have a third color, so they have white and red or black and red, and if they had a third color that would pop out. I don't know if blue's the right one, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we have photography, different photography in the background. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, photos of people working on the cars, but that are clear. That would help. All right. So, moving on. Um Serving St. George for 2 decades. You know, it'd be cool rather than saying it, showing it. Does your client have an old photo of them opening up their shop for the first time? Some sort of black and white or sepia photo um, for the first time. That would be cool to put here rather than text that's saying it. Showing proof could mean more to the potential client than just words. The iconography, it is just a crown that's coming from their logo. I would. Whoa, whoops. Where's their logo? Sorry, everyone. There it is. So their logo has a crown, and you're using that crown down here. I get it, but you're using it 3 times. So you're when you do it 3 times, you're kind of losing the emphasis on it. Like you're dulling down the brand. So I would suggest different iconography, like something trustworthy. What's trustworthy? Like handshake, I guess. Professional, probably. I don't know. Like what I'm saying is replace these crowns with different icons. Okay. Spacing in between each bullet point would be nice. So, uh, for example, don't do responsive. There we go. So for example, each list item, you added a margin bottom of like, I don't know, 5 pixels. Oh, no, 15. Yeah. So see how if I turn this off, this is what you have. Everything's clumped together. But if I turn this on, it's more breathable. All right. So you need to add space for your list items. Okay. And then detail services, okay. Wait, what? Okay, so you're probably still working on that interaction, but I see what you're trying to do. I get it. I like how you do the grayscale on hover. Cool. All right. Would I do a grid like this? So this type of grid with very different photos especially someone else's logo inside of it that's competing with this logo because they're the same size. I don't know if I would do this grid, but what would I do? I would space it out. Each one of these has its own section. Cars has its own section. And then you can put bullet points on the right, and on the left, you have photos of cars. Boats, same thing. RV. So all of these should be its own section. Give copy room to breathe because right now everything's very boxed in. All right. What people are saying. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Is this Slick Slider? It is. Good job. You added Slick Slider. I was like, hey, it has that auto height. Good job. FAQ, still work in progress. Okay. Okay. Not sure why you have a red border around your forms. It's like a UI treatment that came out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah. So take those ideas and yeah, hopefully those help. Oh, and did the client really want this? Like I feel like it's distracting. Does this add this or something or these sharing widgets? People know how to share already. People know how to copy and paste, and so when I see these, it distracts from the story. And that's what this is missing. What is their story? Oh, our story. Okay. See, like this right here, this photo, that should be the homepage. Like family owned. To me, when I see this photo, I think family owned. They work on old cars, like collectible cars to new exotics, everything in between. You know, and they take care of your investment. That's what this photo immediately says to me. This should be the homepage. You know, everyone always hides their story on a separate page. I don't know why. So, serving Utah since 2001, full range of services. See, that's what I already got from the photo. Our part starts here. Our begins here. And given an opportunity to purchase the company, jumps as we grow, join the business, now manage. See, right here, extraordinary work ethic. Quality, yeah, like we realize time is important. Companies provide you convenience of having everything. You know. Oh, so they come to you. Oh, mobile detail. Okay, I get it. So right here, convenience. We come to you or something, saving you time. Yeah, like if you can bring this story to the homepage, it makes more sense. Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. But yeah, you don't need that sharing widget. But if your client wants it really bad, you can only educate them so much. Joseph, one thing that happened that really messed me up was the forms on the footer. I had to uncheck autofocus on the forms, else it would load the site at the footer of the page. Yes. I don't know why that's a feature inside of Webflow, but a lot of people click on autofocus for form fields. Don't do that. Yeah. So that's something that Joseph has learned. But great job so far, Joseph. Keep working at it. Keep working at it. And again, working with clients, it's not, hey, I'm going to build you a website. No, it's an education. It's you have to educate your client while you're building it. Because if you don't, then they're going to say like, "Oh, my friend's website does that. So I want that to happen on mine." Or a competitor does this on their website, I want to do it on mine. If you can give them suggestions, proof, educate them on that's cool that they do that, but we can do it better because XYZ data shows that, you know, as far as that sharing widget, it's like, okay, we can leave it up, but let's look at the data 1 month after and see if people are actually using it. If people are using it, then it's like, oh, cool. If people are not, then you have more data to prove that, hey, we should remove this because of distraction of your brand. Plus, no one's using it. So there is that. Whoa, there. This is a lot of site review requests. This is the most so far on a stream. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. Really thought it was gonna be a short stream, but hey, if you all have questions, Marine from Texas, welcome. All right. The next one, Kerfoos. Kerfoos, okay. All right. Hold on. Okay, so this is hold on. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay. Kerfoos. You know what'd be cool? I just thought about it right now. If you submit a site to be reviewed, wouldn't it be cooler if you can come on stream, like through webcam, and I'm helping you out one-on-one? Like bringing you on the stage? How can I make that happen? Can I make it happen now? No, it's too late. Okay. Future streams, I'm going to make that happen, where you come up on stage with me and you show off your work. All right? So here we go. Kerfoos, I've never seen your name here on live chat, so welcome. Welcome and thank you for showing off your work. All right, so my first thought is very clean. Is it too clean? So it's an e-commerce site. Where am I? Bless.mv. What is it about? Get the best for your family. Get the best, the latest, brand new, high quality electronics, kitchen and home appliances, plus many more items effortlessly now at Bless Maldives. Okay? Okay, I get it. It's an e-commerce site. Where do I get more information? View product categories. Okay. All right. Okay, so now I understand why it's so clean, because you have a lot of data. Okay. I have some thoughts though. All right. So I'm not the best at the e-commerce game because I don't sell things. I mean, I'm trying to sell Pixel Geek shirts, but I haven't sold any, so I don't know how to do this game. But when it comes to new e-commerce brands, you have to play the game of why should I trust you with my money? Why should I trust you when I don't even know who you are and now you want my money? I know what I need. I need a new refrigerator with a tablet so I can make Webflow sites on while in the kitchen. Side note, why do we need tablets on refrigerator doors? Why? In any case, yeah, if you've bought one, please let me know in the live chat. Why do you have one? What is it good for? You have a phone. Anyways, So my first thought is why do I trust you with my money? How do I know I'm gonna get what I'm buying from you? So that's my first thought of cool e-commerce. Why do I trust you? The trust is down here on the third row. Um, you know, it starts down here. Should it be there? Um, okay. What if Kerfoos play Among Us while waiting for your beverage to cool? Okay, I see that. Uh, yeah. Oh, you want Pixel Geek shirts? Yeah, I'm wearing one right now. Like, hey, it's a save icon as the kids call it, and my logo right there. Yeah, my wife designed it. Um, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I'm not trying to sell, but anyways, so this right here, it's a text link, and I think it would be better if it's a button, but an outlined button, not a background with a fill color, but a transparent background, but with a border, 1 pixel border, solid color. All right. So if I visit store, if I click on that, all right, this is feeling very more much like e-commerce now. We got this right here. You got like your call outs. This is good. This is good. But let me go back to homepage. I'm not done talking about it. So you need a different UI style for this. And again, these are just my opinions. You can say, get away from me, Nelson. I'm totally fine with it. But I feel like these right here, at least these three needs to be called out up here somewhere. Like if you have your product images on the left, and then your content all left align, text left align, and then you add the three icons with the titles of life support, secure payments, and guarantee. Put those there, right here. That would help, because again, I don't know who you are, but you calling out, hey, we have live support. Okay, cool. I feel much better knowing immediately that this e-commerce site has live support. So if ever I feel like this is kind of shifty, I can get on a chat room, or one of those live chats in the bottom right corner of some websites. So I can get on a live chat, or I can call them immediately and be like, "Hey, is this legit? I want to know who you are." So yeah, I would put those 3 of those 6 icons up here with those words. All right, so search for products. I like how it's at the top left. So it's immediate. You're telling me to click on categories on the top. There will be a okay. Very big. Oh, I thought you're gonna have some sort of hover effect where it shows me. It's kind of like what Amazon does, where you hover and then you can see some of their products show up there, like featured ones. But I love this. I love this. This is huge. I like this. I like this. But drive home the point. On hover of kitchen, show me a kitchen. On hover of kitchen appliances, show me a stove or a refrigerator. On hover of each of these things, because visuals sell more than text. All right, people want to see what they're about to buy. Manish, we need to make websites responsive for refrigerators as well. Yep. FYI, there is a web browser in the latest Apple Watch. It was announced in one of the Apple keynotes, but they don't talk about it anymore. But there is a browser in there, and that breakpoint is really small. So, do we have to build for that? Maybe. Anyways, back to this. So this is good. This is good. It's nice and clean, but I want to trust you. Other than that, the cards are looking good. If I click on one of your products, nicely done. Very, yep, Webflow e-commerce, straight up. Yep, I was expecting accordions. Very nice, nice and clean. I dig it. I dig it. Great job. Oh, okay. We got some stuff happening. So the reason why I didn't click on these was because the same reason why I got scared, well, surprised at categories. You need to tell the user before they even click that this is a drop down. So you need that drop down arrow. You need an arrow next to categories. Because if I click on home, there's no drop down. If I click on shop, no drop down. Click on support, nothing. Nothing. I click on categories. Whoa, where did this come from? Okay. And actually, I would move this to here. Because if people are looking for a certain product, they can. If they're looking for a certain category of a product, they can do it here. And these are just supplemental links. And you don't even need home. People already know to click on a logo to go back home. Unless I'm wrong, you can A/B test that. But yeah. Move categories over here. All right. So also this kitchen, all of these categories needs a drop down arrow. Needs a drop down arrow to tell me, hey, when you click on this, things are gonna show up. All right. And I always use this this human experience. I'm no longer calling it user experience. This human experience example. You're driving down the road, and a sign says, and the sign's coming up and says, "Turn." Okay, and it doesn't say turn left or turn right. It just says turn, and you're like driving up. You're okay. This is the same thing that's happening here. There's a link. If I click on it, what's going to happen? You need to give an indicator of what's going to happen so that the user isn't surprised. Okay? So I was surprised when I click on categories. Click on kitchen. If I click on kitchen hood, will I see another drop down? I don't know. If I click on it, okay, it goes there. So you can like have a down arrow for the categories, and then for the actual subcategories, maybe a caret pointing to the right, an arrow pointing to the right, meaning, hey, we're going to progress to the next page. Okay? So, yeah. Let's go to television. Wait. Oh, no items found. Okay, cool. How about a washer dryer? Discounted! Yay! Yeah, it's all good. Good job. About page. Okay. Here we go. Did someone just subscribe? Thank you, subscriber. ELM Jabber. Thank you. Yeah. So there's my review of that. Nice and clean. I dig it. Great job with it, Kerfoos, and welcome to the stream again. All right. 2 more. Shashi. Yes. Okay. Something about college. Is this built in Webflow? It is built in Webflow, but okay, it's built in Webflow but exported out of Webflow. I can tell. So let's go ahead and show this off on the stream. Okay, so Shashi, what is your question? Let me scroll up in the chat. Review design and color, please. Okay. I will review the design and color. So, my first thought on the design, um, hmm, I got to think about this because it's college websites are not supposed to be, you know, well, yeah, I mean, they don't have to look super good because it's just for informational purposes only. But hold on, let me go through this. So it's tabs within tabs. Okay, okay, I see it. Okay, none of this works. Okay, so it's a work in progress. Oh, okay. Is this the current? Is this Webflow? Yeah, it's Webflow. Okay, so it is live. Okay, so um, trying to think. Trying to think. Trying to think. Yeah. So, how honestly, to be very honest, I would start with what is the main goal of this site. I don't understand the main goal of the site. Okay. Um, I, as with everything when it comes to design, why? Start with the why. What is the main goal? Is the main goal to get people get people interested in this college so they register for it? Is it just to inform people? Like, what is the why? And start from there. What is the main goal? Because when I get to this homepage, I'm like, I don't know why I'm here. And if and since it's already on a custom domain name, uh, that means that it's already live and not a work in progress. So we have this um, gap right here. I'm not sure what that's for. The photography, I don't know what the photography means to me. Um, trying to figure out like what's going on, in these photos. And then like Kerfuz says, the chair is random. I'm not sure what this chair represents. So yeah, if you want, I would start from a Webflow template. So Webflow has a Webflow education template. I mean, probably start from one of these. It gives you a better starting point because it feels like you started from scratch, from a blank page. And I think this would help you out, where you can just take the template and add your content inside of there, because it seems like um, there's no really design choices made for this. You're just putting information in. And I get it. I'm not a designer either. Like making my own personal site, pixelgeek.co, I use a template because I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a designer. So there's nothing wrong with using a template if you're not a designer. All right. If you have the content, which it looks like you have all the content. What page was I on? What? Okay. I don't know what page I was on. Let me see here. Let me go back. Oh, the syllabus. Okay. So you have the content, but put it inside of one of these templates and it'll look much, much better. All right. Information for students. Yeah. Start from a template. That's what I would do. If you're just using this to start learning Webflow, cool. Congrats on launching your first site. Everyone starts somewhere. My own first sites look like looked like I didn't know what I was doing, but in the end, no one knows what they're doing. If someone says they know what they're doing, they're lying. All right, no one knows what they're doing. But start from a template. I think it'll be much easier for you to learn more about Webflow. All right, so there's that. And thank you so much, Shashi, for sharing with us. All right, last one. Mr. Stephen Love. Um, Wait a minute. What did you send me here? View source. Is this is not Webflow? Yeah, this is not Webflow. You're sharing a Harvard link? Hold on. I submitted a website for review, but it's not my work. I want to give you an example of a website style I would like your assistance on. Online course websites. Okay. What exact assistance do you want? So you sent me. Yeah, you sent me this. So I'm going to show it on stream. And obviously it's not built in Webflow. But what exactly are you asking about? I mean, the style is clean. If anything, if I were to talk to Harvard, I would say this gap right here is a little bit too close. It would be nice if the gap was wider so that the text isn't really too close to this card. I like this card style. Iconography with text to explain, so it's like a road sign, so that's nice. I need to get the chat room back. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's super clean. It's Harvard. I'm not sure what else you need me to say about this. They're using... I feel like they're using Bootstrap. Yeah, they're probably using Bootstrap icons. Yep. Or not Bootstrap, sorry. Font Awesome. And you can tell it's Font Awesome because that's what Font Awesome always starts with their class naming of their icons. FA. Yeah. Clean. Not sure what else you want me to say about this. Yeah. Is any other questions? Any other comments? Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. We'll go ahead and start winding down. But yeah, yeah, nothing else. Let me set that to complete. No other site review. Wow, 6 site reviews today. Good job, everyone. Come back next week and let's do 7. I don't mind. I love looking at work and learning from others. Yeah. So, okay. All right. Let's go ahead and wind down. Press play on this. Okay, does this work? Wait, is it too loud? Yeah, I have to... Okay, cool. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. This stream, again, it happens every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully in the future, we can make it a weekday so I don't take up your weekend. But yeah, we'll make that happen sometime in the future. If you want to join the community, thanks Pablo for linking it. Go to pixelgeek.community, and that's where The members of this community just get help, chat about stuff in between streams. I'm there often to help you all out. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you next week. Oh, and don't forget to vote for the next stream topic. pxlgk.com/vote. And if you're a member, there's a special link for you to vote. But yeah, good timing, Pablo, on that link. So go ahead and vote. But that's it. Thank you again to everyone who's in live chat. If you're watching a recording, thank you so much for watching. And if you're Pablo, thank you again for stepping in for Jake, for being the live stream producer. I appreciate you all. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.